Hey, hello everybody. My name is Brian from AvocaData, and today we're going to go find the people who are actually looking up and browsing around websites that sell IUL insurance. This database, you have the capability of dividing by state, social connections, homeowner or not, income, credit rating, ethnicity, language, so on and so forth. We'll get through the rest of these in a little bit. Every month, this database updates. You, if you're subscribed to this database, you get a exclusive one in a snapshot period of time. So it's usually about 5 to 7 days. So we can tell you on our system, these are exclusive to you. You are going to want to navigate to the IUL database. You're going to end up starting on the AvocaData homepage. From here, you want to click on the dashboard button. And after you click on the dashboard button, you want to click on the custom database button. Next, if you're doing IULs, you'd want to go through here and find the IUL database. What I find easier is hit the command or control button, depending if you are on a Windows or Mac. And when I hit Control F, I get a pop-up and I'm going to go type in IUL because now I'm able to bounce back and forth between the two databases with really no delay and no pain. Once you do that, you can subdivide these databases, subdivide the IUL insurance intent database by personal state, social connections, and if we skip down to the ones we didn't go over, you can find people based on the company, industry they work for, the department they're in, the job title, the personal city, personal zip, various bits of contact information, and additional skip trace contact information. And all skip trace means is it's been validated and this phone number has been located in multiple sources that we believe are correct. And it's just a little bit of an extra degree of certainty. So we're going to start looking for people in a job title section for IUL. Before we do the job title, let's go look at the age range because the age range determines the candidate's likelihood and price of an IUL. So we look up age range, we end up right here. And we're going to start early. We're going to start 35 to 44. Why? They're probably healthy. So if we go and hit enter, just start off the bat, we're left with 80,000 people in the last 5 days that looked for IUL life insurance. Now, one thing that I find good to do is let's take a look at what information is actually, where do these people work? What do they do? Because you can get a pretty good indicator of who does what, especially in their mid 30s, by their job title. So you'll see we have an executive assistant, vice president of sales, mixologist. I don't know what that is. Board of directors, plant controller, pretty affluent individuals. Teacher, teachers have the affordability, the stable income to afford these things. Chief marketing officer. This is pretty decent. So I actually might be okay not filtering this down anymore. And before I decide that, I want to take a look at the seniority level. Given the seniority level, we can see their staff, CEO, staff manager, and we would have to make the decision, do we want to only look for the CXO or higher, or are we okay with anything in the database? I'm going to go take another look at the job title, and I see teacher and education for finance, clinical social worker, enterprise architect. What I'm asking myself is, do these guys or ladies have the income to afford an IUL policy? And quite frankly, I would go with what's here. I wouldn't filter it down anymore because these are all higher end professions that probably do over 6 figures a year. But if you wanted to narrow it down even further, you do have this ability. I don't recommend it because anything that's an NA, you're going to remove. And this is a barometer. It's not perfect. Keep it where it needs to be. Leave it like this for now. Download some leads, test it out. So the next thing to go over with the IUL is if you want to make sure it's an email list, you can flip this switch right over here, and every single record that you pull will have a personal email. Same with additional emails and same with business email. And the final thing I want to point out in this whole database video for IUL leads is the skip trace wireless number. There's multiple phone numbers, but there's only 2 numbers you should use. Mobile phone, which you see towards the top, and skip trace wireless. The difference between the two is the skip trace wireless has been verified in 3 additional sources that we believe are the most accurate. We do not call these numbers and say, is this Jill? When we say verified, we are defining it as where we have found it in various sources that we have statistics and understand what the actual results typically are. Once you find a list you want, and I'm going to make this a skip trace wireless list, I have 21,000 records. And if these are the leads I want, I can go buy save list, put in the quantity that I want, which will be 1,000. I can name it, skip trace, and then I can select the email that I want to send the list to. And when I hit buy save list, this will email to me probably about, usually it's instantly, but if it's during peak times of the day, it could take a couple minutes. And once you get that, you will have a zip file that you would have to open up into a CSV, sound basic business as usual, then upload that into whatever CRM that you use. So last reminder, everything you buy, you can resell in your own white label. In other words, you're creating a Zoom Info or a Seamless AI or an Apollo or, a 6sense alternative company, because everything you get, you now have the full software capability of offering any of this within your own industry to the people you know best. So if you want to go create an IUL white label, this is your chance. Please like the video, subscribe below, and comment any ideas or questions. Thank you.